So Premier League insider David Ornstein joins us now. David, we're going to talk all Arsenal. We're going to start with one of their centre-halves who it looks positive signs that he's going to stay.
Yeah, it's a big period for Arsenal, Rebecca, given their elimination from the Champions League on Wednesday and also their position in the Premier League. Mikel Arteta has been at the club for a long time now, and there's a feeling it's time to deliver, certainly next season. I'll start with William Saliba. I broke the news yesterday that Arsenal have open talks with him over a new contract. He's approaching the final 24 months of a 4-year contract that was signed in 2023. And therefore, this is normally the point at which clubs look to renew their best players or sell them. They certainly don't want to sell Saliba, they want to renew him. And so their sporting director, Andrea Berta, has initiated discussions with William Saliba's representatives. There have been no offers so far, but that's only a matter of time. It will follow in due course as Arsenal look to intensify these conversations and, in their mind, reach an agreement. Now, Saliba is being pursued by Real Madrid. They really would like to sign him. He would be ideal for them and their president, Florentino Perez. However, Arsenal will do all they can to keep hold of him. If he does leave the Emirates Stadium, I think Real Madrid is his most probable destination, despite the fact that he would have all manner of suitors. He's only going to be playing his career at the top. But Arsenal, of course, will have other ideas about that. The thing in this is that he will want a deal that is reflecting his elevated status, one of the leading central defenders in the Premier League and beyond. He's a starter for the French national team quite often as well. So there's no guarantee how this will finish. But at Arsenal, there is great determination to make sure that William Saliba is with them for a long time to come. He is happy at the club and in London, so that bodes well, but they will have to get the terms of this proposed deal right. It may take some time, but it's a big matter on their in-tray.
Well, David, securing Saliba is one thing. Getting a striker, of course, is another, and that is going to be what all eyes are on this summer.
Arsenal's recruitment plans are vast, and at the top of the list is a number 9. Now, there are fewer of them in the market than they would like. There's an imbalance in supply and demand, but there are some options. We've been talking for so long about Alexander Isak. Of course, Arsenal and Mikel Arteta really like him, but I don't think that's realistic for them or probably for anybody else. Let's see if Newcastle finish in the Champions League or not. Even if they don't and he's available for sale, it will be a huge price, and I don't think that is realistic. So then they look at the likes of Benjamin Sesko. They've done a lot of work on, but I do think they have some reservations around him, maybe on the price, maybe on the player. Let's see. He remains in the mix, as does Victor Gyökeres of Sporting Lisbon. Huge reports from myself and others in recent months on him. He's a player their sporting director, Andrea Berta, really likes. He is possibly the best value for money option out there, but the time is ticking. Other interest is building. We know that Ruben Amorim at Manchester United likes him. So let's see if Arsenal move on that sooner rather than later. They'll be looking at the wide position with names like Nico Williams, of Anthony Gordon. We see more coming every day, like Antoine Semenyo and Rafael Leao in the press. I don't know on the veracity of all of them, but it is a position that Arsenal are focusing on. Martin Zubimendi is coming in from Real Sociedad, as we've reported on NBC for quite some time. That will bolster the midfield. They want to renew Thomas Partey's contract. He wants to stay, but will they reach an agreement? If they don't, will they look elsewhere? They are already looking at possible alternatives for him, but let's see what happens. In defence, they like Dean Huijsen from Bournemouth to bolster at centre-back, but there are a number of clubs in the mix for him. There may be a left-back who comes in, with Kieran Tierney leaving and Alexander Zinchenko available for transfer with just a year left on his contract. Raheem Sterling will leave. Will there be new contracts in players like Leandro Trossard, who's under contract until 2026? There are reports breaking just before we went on air that Arsenal are in talks to renew him. In 27, there's Gabriel Magalhaes, there's Gabriel Martinelli, and other key players who Arsenal will want to tie down. And a second-choice goalkeeper when Neto returns from his loan to Bournemouth. There is a huge amount to do in and out. Arsenal will try to be prudent with their money, but this is a massive summer coming up for them, for their sporting director Andrea Berta, for Mikel Arteta as manager, and of course for the owners, the Kroenke family.
And you'll be right there, I know, in the middle of it. David, thank you so much, our Premier League insider joining us live.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Lowe, and as we head towards the end of an exciting Premier League season, make sure you like and subscribe on the